So our problem is that our teammates suck. I can relate. Okay, trust me. But the way we're playing around teammates that suck can be improved. So when your teammates suck, there's a good rule of thumb. You don't want to slow flank when your teammates suck. You know why? Because that's how you're gonna, my favorite words, last player standing, burned into the heckin' neurons in my brain. Like I hear last player standing and the negative heckin' dopamine fires through my brain. Like, God, those neurological connections are thick. And the reason is, as a controller player, I do like to lurk. I feel you. However, when you're hearing last player standing while you're lurking twice in the first 4 rounds, you got to go, okay, my teammates can't hold shit. They can't hold shit. So you know what you do? On controller on Fracture, you play in this red box for the whole round. This, what is it, a tugboat? I'm down to call it literally anything. A locomotive. All aboard the bad teammates train. Choo choo. And then it's connected to some more. Yeah. Okay. All aboard the bad teammates train. On Fracture, you get on the bad teammates train. Don't forget it. And that's called playing. So what high-elo players will call this, because they're coping themselves, they'll call it, I'm going to play fast rotate. And you'll hear me calm this to my teammates. I'll say, hey guys, I'm going to play fast rotate. You know what I'm actually saying? You guys can suck. I'm going to make sure that I'm on site before they take it, because you guys can't hold shit. But I'm going to say, I'm going to play fast rotate. Okay? So in this VOD, all you got to do is you start ropes, you start canteen. It doesn't matter. You just go, I'm going to play fast rotate, guys. And then, bam. That's how you deal with these teammates who are not holding site. Like, what are you going to do, man? They're all dead. Want to get coached? It's free. Join the Discord, read the VOD submission rules, submit a VOD for my moderation team to approve, and then show up to any VOD review stream and enter the raffle. Check the events tab on my Discord to see when the next VOD review stream is. Enjoy the video. And raffle. Mr. Banana. Omen? Fracture. Oh, wait, deep. I have a blank DPI. And, oh, wait, you're already timed out. Oh, my God. Wait. Remove timeout. Let's increase that. I mean, if you guys ask a question that I answer here, like, bam. Bam. Yo, what DPI should I use? Oh, what mouse pad should I use? How often should I eat? All answered. Go read that first, please. How much joy pain does it bring you when you time these people out? It's like neutral. I'm trying to like be introspective here for you, chat. I think it's more, I explained this in the aim training channel, but I'll talk about this. When I was first improving at the game, because keep in mind, this is my first tactical shooter. I was bronze. I went all the way in the rabbit hole. My closet, you know how many mouse pads I have in that thing? How many mice? I aim trained like an unhealthy amount. I did everything. I investigated into heckin' dremeling holes in my mice to make them lighter, different mouse pads, different approaches to aim training, all the different playlists. And so it kind of makes me sad when I tell you that it doesn't matter in Valorant and you should just stick to a simple routine and stop worrying about it. And then everyone proceeds to continue worrying about it. It kind of like, it's frustrating because I know that you're wasting your time. Like if your goal is to get better at Valorant, you should just practice 45 minutes a day on your mechs and stop worrying about how perfectly efficient that practice is. Like you should stop researching the next best aim training playlist. Then you should know everything about aim. I kind of do. Yeah. And I know enough about aim to know that you don't need perfect practice to have good aim. Like, have you ever seen that guy who goes to the gym every day in college and he eats good food? He kind of gets strong regardless of the perfect efficiency of his workout. Now, if you want it to be a bodybuilder, you need to perfect that workout routine, right? If you want to be the best hecking raw aimer, then yeah, your aim routine matters. But raw aim doesn't really matter in Valorant, okay? You have to be able to hit tiny micro adjustments in Valorant.
Yeah.
What, bro? What?
People on B.
Around this guy.
I was having some good time with music, bro.
I need
Ooh, I feel like you're holding the flash too long. This is new. I've never said that before. I'm always like, you flash so fast.
B.
Yardırın
Damn.
Pringles.
They cammed, they flashed, they stunned, and they didn't come out. Wow. I would have been sure they were out. I'm not gonna lie. Now they come out. Great. That's tough. That's so tough. What you need to realize is when your flash doesn't get you the kills here and they're not blind, is you can't go back to the boxes. So the strength of the boxes is this flash because you're lining yourself up with B main to throw this hyper optimized omen flash. That makes sense. So it should stand to reason that you've thrown the flash, you've swung out, you don't see anything. It actually makes the most sense for you to try and walk this way and come out tower. And you can play your classic up here in this like close range fight. You kind of have to give up this part of side now because you don't have flash and you're alone. You're really lonely. So this is an unfortunate round. To be clear, they really looked like they were going to hit. Right here, I'm probably just going to start walking towards arcade. I might take a 50 arcade if they're there, but otherwise I'm going to come tower.
You don't pick Pringles?
Gamble is nobody arcade. No. I would, even if there is somebody arcade, I'd rather take this fight, which I deem like, you know, they're here, as opposed to they come out and hit me. Like you saw what happened. You get stuck on an island when you're on these boxes. So if I ended up having to be on these boxes like you did at that point and they're coming out, what I actually would have done at that point, let's keep going. Oh, you threw it. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought you had your smoke here, but because you throw it, you're just cooked. You're so cooked. Maybe you can TP right here. But we're in a lot of trouble now. It's more that you didn't have a plan for this scenario, and I can't blame you. This is an unlikely scenario. This happened to me recently. I was playing Haven. I'm learning Sova, and I was playing A main. Enemy team was rushing A, and I just, for whatever reason, lost my train of thought. I should have gone short to double up with my buddy, but I just stayed main and died. But the important thing is when you play a round that feels bad, because this round felt bad to me, I made a mental note. If they A rush, I'm going short. And later on, I popped another Haven game and I fixed it. I was going short in that scenario. So here, you have this uncomfortable round. They B rushed, your flash didn't get you value and you're here. You need to say, my flash doesn't get value. I'm going to try to get to arcade or tower because I no longer have my flash to play off of. And boxes, I'm playing there because of my flash. Okay, and now that should be burned into your brain and hopefully you'll make the right decision next time. And that's sort of how you fix these things. Like you don't fix them before they happen. The mistake happens and then you have to realize that felt bad. What could I have done? Because right here, you see how bad this feels? Ouch. Our teammates need to help us. Going under to flank them. I mean, nothing is objective in Valorant. So this could be good. This could be good, what you're suggesting. I'm just not a fan of giving up sight in a 4v5. We have 4 people. They have 5. I consider planting the bomb an additional man advantage. So if they plant the bomb without anybody dying, they have 6. I'm worried that this is too passive and we'll be in a 4v6 retake. Wouldn't you leave sight for retake if you go arcade? I would not. I'm going tower. Nice kill.
No.
104.
That's right. No, I do chamber VODs. Exalted. Nobody submitted one. We don't even have to talk about it. I'm not worried about that. Oh, we need to talk about this. Okay, actually you stopped. So hold, this is fine. I thought you were going to keep peeking.
One here. Pushing B.
You're chilling. You're chilling with that one. Think minimum video quality is needed in the future? No. A lot of people have weak PCs. I do not want to alienate anyone from submitting a VOD, chat. So even if you can't record on your PC, I will accept a VOD recorded from your phone pointed at your monitor, okay? I want anyone who is passionate about getting their VOD reviewed and improving at Valorant to be able to get that here on this stream. However, if you're doing that with your phone and you're pushing 200 FPS and I can tell you've got a gaming PC, yeah, we're going to throw your VOD out, okay? But if it's very clear that you needed to do that to record your gameplay, say less.
Is that?
That's why my VOD reviews are free. I don't want to stop people because this was me. I guess I'm kind of passionate about this because I tailor my content towards young Woohoojin chat. So I only post content that I think young Woohoojin would have liked. And I target young Woohoojin. And young Woohoojin had a Dell Optiplex 755 or something. What are these things? Yeah, it was literally this. Holy cow, this is what I had. And I was out here playing League of Legends on this thing. And you know, the problem with playing League of Legends on a PC like this is that the game runs at 20 FPS and I can't record my gameplay. And so I just point at this cheap webcam at it. Apologies, parents, if you're watching. I told you I needed that for chess coaching, and I really needed it to record my League of Legends gameplay. I'm pretty sure they'll forgive me for that one. So I pointed the webcam at my PC monitor, my 4x3 PC square monitor, and that way I could record from the webcam and not use any encoding like power from my CPU. And then I dumped those recordings onto my school laptop. Oh man, now I think about it, I finessed a lot of things for my League of Legends career. And then I would watch those VODs back on the school laptop for homework. So anyways, I feel like if young Woohoojin were here, serious about improvement, but he like couldn't record his gameplay, he'd feel really bad if the banana said, I won't VOD review you because your VODs are ugly. Because young Woohoojin couldn't do anything about that, you know? I didn't have money. My parents weren't gonna get me a new PC. My parents knew. I'm not sure about that. Maybe.
One second.
They definitely knew I had
Yeah.
problems with video games.
Okay.
No.
So that's why most of my stuff is free. The only stuff that isn't free is stuff that I want to make money, of course, but it's stuff that I think is like unnecessary for improvement. So like my ranked streams. You don't need to watch my ranked streams to get good. All of the content you need to get good is on my YouTube for free. All the VOD reviews. My ranked streams are just like, that's entertainment. You don't need the entertainment to get good. And so that's how I've opted to make my money. So if you support me, tier 3 sub on Discord, you can watch me play ranked and cry. I'm actually such a tilter in ranked. Oh my God, I got the clip. Wait, let me pull it up. I'm such a tilter in ranked, chat. I've got problems. My God. I'm learning Initiator and I'm on my Ascendant Demotion game. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I get to a point where, here, I'm putting the clip here so I can pull it up on stream. So we lose our anti-bonus round, okay? And I'm out here like, God, I'm mad. I'm mad because I've been getting gapped all day. I've been getting hecking gapped. Like I played a Icebox game and me and this Viper were... Actually, I can just show you the match history. This will show you better. So here's my first game of the day. Let's sort to competitive. This was my first game. This is sorted by combat score, not by team. So that's a tilter. Oh, whatever. Shake it off. Go next. Well, this is my second game. Okay. Happens. Shake it off. Shake it off. Go next. This one, I mean, I could have played better this one, but you know, I'm mad. Okay. And then in this game, we lose the anti-bonus round. I was popping off, chat. And I'm like, God, I'm about to demote into Ascendant because of this. That's crazy. I've been Ascendant forever. And then I play this round. That's your context. Oh my God. I'm tilted, chat. I'm tilted.
He's flat. Nice journey, cat.
One enemy remaining.
Holy shit. He's pissed. He's coming back at it.
Fucking mad.
He's on me.
Give me that shit. That's my ace. If you take it, I AFK.
We're fine, Nice.
I was so tilted. To be clear, I was vibing with the teammates. I told them it was my Ascendant Demotion. They're like, oh shit, really? We're all like Immortal 3, man. And I'm like, you pieces of shit. I need this.
I don't know where to be. I don't know where to be.
This is crazy. Man, they're both on the right. The bomb's down. Unlucky. I deem this unlucky.
Bridge smoke. Now bridge stun on B. Bridge smoke. Now bridge stun on B. Right.
Unlucky.
One second.
Oh, guys, sorry. What is main?
Peach, thank you for the prime.
Don't pick, don't.
Bro, where are my bullets going, bro?
I'll always simp for the primes. It's free money. Okay. So our problem is that our teammates suck. I can relate. Okay, trust me. But the way we're playing around teammates that suck can be improved. So when your teammates suck, there's a good rule of thumb. You don't want to slow flank when your teammates suck. You know why? Because that's how you're gonna, my favorite words, last player standing, burned into the heckin' neurons in my brain. Like I hear last player standing and the negative heckin' dopamine fires through my brain. Like, God, those neurological connections are thick. And the reason is, as a controller player, I do like to lurk. I feel you. However, when you're hearing last player standing while you're lurking twice in the first 4 rounds, you got to go, okay, my teammates can't hold shit. They can't hold shit. So you know what you do? On controller on Fracture, you play in this red box for the whole round. This, what is it, a tugboat? I'm down to call it literally anything. A locomotive. All aboard the bad teammates train. Choo choo. And then it's connected to some more. Yeah. Okay. All aboard the bad teammates train. On Fracture, you get on the bad teammates train. Don't forget it. And that's called playing. So what high-elo players will call this, because they're coping themselves, they'll call it, I'm going to play fast rotate. And you'll hear me calm this to my teammates. I'll say, hey guys, I'm going to play fast rotate. You know what I'm actually saying? You guys can suck. I'm going to make sure that I'm on site before they take it, because you guys can't hold shit. But I'm going to say, I'm going to play fast rotate. Okay? So in this VOD, all you got to do is you start ropes, you start canteen. It doesn't matter. You just go, I'm going to play fast rotate, guys. And then, bam. That's how you deal with these teammates who are not holding site. Like, what are you going to do, man? They're all dead.
Spike planted.
Spike planted. Ouch. Ouch.
Minus 40 bridge.
Last player standing.
Oh, man. Anybody just hear it? Anybody just hear it?
Minus 40 bridge.
Last player standing.
Oh, I hate that sound. Oh, God. My least favorite sound. Last player standing.
Maybe safe.
You know what's even worse at this point? Omen, stop baiting. Omen, where were you? We needed a smoke. Okay. Oh no, that's so annoying. They started a surrender vote.
We got this, guys.
We got this, guys. Whose thought is this? Mr. Banana? Welcome to the tier 3 gang. I hope to see you in the in-houses with that positivity. Holy shit. Show up. Come practice with us. You're welcome. Please play with us. I want him on my team.
We're Nico. Or half by. Let's stack B.
This guy's calling an eco strat 0 to 5. You get free shit for not being a bad person? Yup, welcome to the Woohoojin stream. You would think that the bar is low, but evidently it seems high.
J.
Fuck! Why, of course it's A.
Outside.
God damn it.
Smoky.
Now I'm rooting for him. I would just flash out and go. Now, you see, this is what I wouldn't do. And it's not because this is objectively worse, but it's because I don't want to hear last player standing. This breach is ulting out of A main. So I think we can logically conclude they're likely walking out of A main right now. So I'm just going to throw the paranoia and walk out, man. And I'm going to hope my teammates come with me. But at least if they don't, I'm going to get a fight before I'm the last one alive. Yeah, this is a little too passive for the retake. Notice how we haven't seen any enemies. Our teammates have already seen 2.
Can someone watch?
One is main.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Can someone watch?
One is main.
What are you afraid of?
Rotating.
He'll go back.
Might be a fake rotate.
Oh wait, take that fight.
They want. They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't.
Okay.
They don't want.
Yeah, one is the.
What are you afraid of? A lot of things, actually. I'm glad you asked, Woohoojin. I think a better question would be, what aren't I afraid of?
180
80, 80, 80 on Phoenix, 8 on Phoenix.
111 on Phoenix.
You're gonna get flashed. You stand in the open.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I need you to see the problem here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only saw the guy with the hat, and his hat has a triangle, and you only fired 2 bullets at him the whole round. That's all that we did. These guys killed all 5 of these dudes. Low impact, or a bit too afraid. Speaking of,
Reach.
nah. We have to fix this. We have to fix this. You're my favorite Woohoojin viewer, and I can't let my favorite Woohoojin viewer play Valorant like this. This is important. I need you to pretend that I'm watching you play, Mr. Banana. Whenever you play, I'm your #1 fan. If I were watching you hold main, do you think I'd be happy with you shooting 3 pre-fire phantom bullets at the wall and running away? Do you think I'd be happy about that? No. Good. Good. Because I wouldn't. I want you out here killing that first guy, hopping away, playing your flash to fight for the space. Or you can smoke off rip. Maybe consider TPing across and contest the space here. Oh, you don't hear him within the first 5 seconds? We're out of here. Or we're fast flanking. But none of this. Oh, they might be here. Lame. Not cool.
No one.
Wow, man, running gun. Tapped. He tapped. Bro! Behind.
Fight. We missed tally right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep watching. Oh no! It's just a tally.
Maybe on top.
5.
On me.
Falling back.
Do we count that?
I think
Fade was in one
I
there.
would if you want.
Nah, we'll only
Yeah,
count
yeah.
when there's an
One
outcome.
side.
Surely you don't miss a fight here. That would be insane.
They're opening on me.
Flashing.
Maybe someone behind there. Yep.
One enemy remaining.
Last main. Smoked it off.
Just wait.
I'm just tapping.
Fire.
Nice.
Last player.
Oh, I'm sorry. I died.
I want you to look at the
Good shot.
damage chart on the right
Can you
real
buy
quick when you hold tab.
Nice.
I want you to realize the only damage you did was on through a smoke randoming a Phoenix.
Yeah.
This is now the tally stream. Yep, you're rotating.
Spike down.
One more.
Right.
Beach. Two
There,
guys,
yeah,
two
they
guys.
are.
Just wait.
There are 2 more on there. One is there.
Oh,
He's main,
Last
he's
main.
that's one for you. Up here is yours. Fights you participated in. I'm giving you that one too.
Jet on B.
Arcade.
Hog.
Yeah, I think that. There are
What's the counter for it? Fights we missed on the bottom. Fights we
Side.
participated in
okay, I'm coming.
on the top.
Spike planted.
Oh,
120 on Phoenix.
We can ult.
nice kill, mate.
Man, I feel like we're getting some. I feel like we're getting a little lucky.
Wow, he's there. He's camping on me, man.
No, behind you, man.
He's behind.
Hold me, bro.
I'm
Defuse,
sticking.
defuse,
I'm
defuse.
sticking. Yeah.
I would have always tapped here.
Alpha.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Gotta take my
okay,
advice.
this is our problem. You did it a bit better this round, but you also got a little lucky where they pushed into you. When you tap the bomb in a 2v1, you should never stick because this guy in the 1v2 is always going to assume that you're sticking. Does that make sense? Like when you're in the 1v2 and you hear the bomb taps and you can't see it, you're out here like, I got to kill this guy and then stop the diffuser. So you can just tap and then come out and 2v1 the guy. They're pretty much always going to fight.
Smoking main on 5.
They are all there. They're going all there.
Yeah, there.
Maybe only
Heaven.
One is heaven.
Defuse, defuse, defuse.
Yes, the one. Once.
one defuse.
Wait, you lose this round?
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, we're chilling.
One hit. Nice.
You said, oh no, not this round.
Wait.
I know.
You had me on the edge of my seat.
From bot.
A? A lot of A?
Yeah, nothing.
One.
Main.
Foolish, guys.
The drop this time.
Foolish.
Oh my god, we're actually here on time.
Drop.
Now just come out and help Killjoy. So lit! I don't care. I don't care, okay? Mechanical error, you know what I say? Happens.
Player
Happens. Coming out to support Killjoy, lit. Should we have flash? Yeah, maybe.
It's
Maybe.
A. One it's A.
Oh shit. I misclicked. Sorry. Yeah.
Does Twitch Prime subs can watch you
What
play
side?
ranked like tier
This
3
side.
Discord subs? No.
Wait,
Ellen
are they
Sox
pushing?
Gaming, thank you for the Prime. Have Berg Music, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh, Pog. Oh, unpog.
Raise up.
Feels bad.
One more drop.
Tier 3 streams are lit. You should all tier 3.
Guys,
Please do not tier 3 unless you have excessive amounts of money. But if you do have excessive amounts of money,
Yes.
then please do
Oh,
tier
no,
3. That's tough. That's tough.
Right.
Drop there.
Nice.
Go, go, go.
I think one is tower, one's
Smoking. One ropes to the right side.
wait. Oh, it's one sense and one rock.
90.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it's one.
You're just too slow. And this is going to be our main focus, Sir Mr. Banana. Our aggressiveness on defense, like the angles we choose to contest. And then there's not enough of a sense of urgency to trade this raise. So while you're reloading, we need to be getting like directly in a path towards her.
And one rock.
And if you watch,
Wait.
so first we shoot in this smoke, and now we walk a bit this way, then we stop
Oh,
ourselves,
it's
then we walk a bit this way, then we stop ourselves,
one sense
and now we swing with raise. And you're only swinging now because there is a fight. Notice you're swinging for this fight. You're not swinging because you realize that you were too far from your raise. Does that make sense? If this fight weren't here, we'd still be
Wait. Oh, it's
this far from raise. If she wasn't shooting right now and we didn't see that, this is like the distance that you're happy maintaining with your duelist. This is the problem. We need to shorten the average delta between us and our teammates when we're playing retakes, sight hits from arbitrarily, I don't know, what is this, 5 meters to 2 meters.
Holding your cross. Raise.
Okay, remember that they're on economic disadvantage, and teams that are on economic disadvantage frequently like to flank. And so instead of holding this cross with raise, consider you can spot Arcade and swing into this cross with raise in the event that she gets a fight. Because right now we could just die.
I got smoked. Right?
I guess raise has us sorta. Back when we were here, I don't think raise had us. You repositioned, which is good. But if we look before that reposition, I'm pretty sure this guy here sees you and does not see your raise. But then you tuck to being here, and this is good. This is good.
5 seconds.
Come on.
else is Killjoy doing?
Are you going fast or slow?
Nice.
Yes.
Slow, slow.
Chill, slow. Can you boom bot? They're raising coming here.
I can
I'm
use my
ready
spot
to
if you want.
smoke.
Oh, one that. Oh,
Okay. Smokes come second. So your team's scaling. We're playing Contact Explode, and you're like, oh, I can smoke. But why are we smoking? We haven't made contact yet. Once this fight happens and you fight with their team and kill that guy, it smokes the clock. Okay, you've got all the permission in the world to do dumb stuff like this and explode out with your team.
No, they're not here, my friends.
one there. Yeah, one there. One.
Here, not here.
No,
Oh my
they're not
god, Mr. Banana, you go from the most passive player in the world to the biggest heckin' balls. Dang. Well, now you're clicking too fast. Okay. So the real theme is the way we play with our teammates.
here. I'm gonna flash sight in heaven.
Evan.
Oh wow. One tower here.
Sight flare.
Like, could you tell me
Flash
where
sight
this
in heaven.
cipher was that killed our fade?
Evan.
Right there.
Oh wow. One tower here.
Sight flare.
You can sit there, raise. Oh shit! Can you get this spike?
Smokes out. Be careful with picking. I'm smoking canteen.
Just hold
Is
our
it close?
raise.
Monka S.
Don't pick like this.
I'm gonna bait for.
Do you know why pros get collided so much and why they like get spray transferred so much? It's because I want you to look where you are with your Killjoy right now. This feels bad to lower rated players. When lower rated players are this close to their teammates, they get nervous. You're like, fuck, this is really close. But I'm here to tell you, this is good. This is so pog. All I want though, if you're holding like this, is would recommend that you as the person in back consider using your crouch button to keep these heads from ever lining up, because you can't control this guy in front of you. This guy in front of you can't see you. So if they happen to like these frames where you cross each other are what we need to avoid,
I'm gonna bait for.
where our heads line up. It's about to come again. Oh, you stay away. Right there. That like cross frame, the more time that happens, the worse.
TP on, TP on.
Right here. Like, this is not
Close to
good.
you.
So like just use your crouch button, and then this distance from Killjoy is like super lit. This is actually really good.
I'm blind.
Like you and Killjoy are actually really safe together like this.
Nice, good
guys.
job.
And speaking of, you pop off.
That's how we do it.
Take or
He's spotting the same angle as KJ. Isn't that bad? No, it's so good. They're controlling the angle together.
Watch for me.
go, yeah, take or.
Go.
Nice guys.
It's super lit.
Go now.
Go. Pick
Oh
them.
my god, you guys are heckin' IGLs.
Oh,
One is
Yeah,
whoops.
what is he doing?
I'm watching VCT now.
We don't need to
So
ult
there-
now though.
Cypher
Yeah,
top,
don't
cypher
do it.
top.
No, just wait, stop your side.
Generally speaking, does front person usually crouch? No. So the person behind, it's their job to not line up in any method possible. If the front person chooses to crouch, then the behind person should stand up. But it's all the behind person has to do all of the hard work. The front person just plays however they want to play.
Help me.
Fuck. Behind the
Your teammates yell at you for controlling the same angle. Well, sometimes they might be right. To be clear, it's not like a thing where it's always hold the same angle with your teammate. But in the event where you think you're genuinely super correct, just mute them, dude.
No, it's going.
Or just say, yeah, you're right. Shouldn't have done that. Let's go next. Just be like, oh, we'll go over it in VOD review.
away.
Is it live?
That's my favorite line. Teammates like being hindsighty, talking about how we should have played it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, we'll go over it in VOD review. Play next
Cypher
round.
probably tower.
I'm pushing heaven.
Push.
But a lot of the time I just mute them. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so I don't like that we split up here. If you're going to control tower, control it closer to this jet, if that makes sense. So controlling tower makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's one of the threats that hasn't been dealt with. But your jet is right here. So you should be like right here, controlling tower. And then as she walks this way, you can walk this way to control tower. We need to be close to our jet such that if she does end up fighting Jen, you can be like, bet, say less. And if you end up fighting tower, you can like unswing a bit and your jet's here with you. That makes sense? So here, if we look at our mini map, we're just too far from this mass of pixels such that we can't really help them and they can't really help us.
Nice.
Nice, good job, team.
What around?
Yeah, don't pick him.
Cypher trap. Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I got scared.
Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah, watch there, Jet.
Canteen with up.
One has a
Yeah,
operator. Yeah.
player.
Canteen with up.
Oh, what?
Don't pick, guys. Don't pick. Don't pick. Don't
You
pick.
see the problem? We just spent more than we spent nearly 10 seconds smoking. And meanwhile, our Raze is holding a deadly cross and our jet is contesting open space. We're in the middle. This is the narwhal video. If you recall, I drew what our team controlled and it looked a little bit like a narwhal. This one's a Ditto from Pokemon. Essentially, I'm going to color walls in red, like outer edges. Okay. And so all that really matters is the parts that are green here. Let's like be really clear about how I'm drawing it. So the parts that are green are what we need to be able to look at. So we're here and we cannot see any green. Does that make sense? We need to be able to see this part over here, arcade or gen or canteen or B main. This is where all the action's happening.
Yeah.
Player.
Canteen with up.
Oh, what?
Don't pick, guys. Don't pick. Don't pick. Don't pick.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
be careful
you're
of
not
reach,
in the
bro.
fights.
Yeah. He's coming there. Oh, with a new.
You have flash, bro. You have flash.
Side.
Jet's not gonna
Player
pick.
standing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You have flash, bro. You
Your location's known
have flash.
and you're just out here peeking.
Jet's not gonna
Player
pick.
standing.
Oh, sorry.
Jet's not gonna pick. He has up.
You know the most annoying thing in the world for them is if they don't see you and they have to come up this godforsaken rope and you are playing right here. And there's nothing they can do about it. They'd have to really be careful like this, but they're not going to do that. Nobody's going to do this to you because they don't do this to me in Radiant. They just die. You just crouch right here. They come up the rope, zoop, and you go play with Killjoy. You felt a little pressured to peek, I think.
One on canteen.
Okay. You're actually crazy though. Why do we not pre-aim tower right here? What? What is this laziness? You win. Of course he wins. Of course he wins. Focus points. General. We are way too far away from our teammates during site hits and retakes. Let's learn to get comfortable being uncomfortably close to them with our gun out. Choo. Sometimes we do need to smoke and can't do this, but just be aware that currently you favor the smoking option a bit too heavily. Defense when our boosted teammates can't hold a goddamn sight for their life. We should calm. I'm gonna play fast rotate. You guys suck. And then position ourselves more centrally and rotate quickly to try and help hold the sights down with them before retake begins. Otherwise, I love the VOD. You got great positive energy. You've got great comms. Gameplay's good. Thank you for the VOD. Enjoy your tier 3. I hope you play in some of the in-houses. They have a good time. They'd love to have you.